All right, guys, it is time for some more railroading. We're going to be playing Railroader once again. We're going to pick up where we left off. We took the passenger train to Ella. Yeah, we're in Ella, and we've got to do something with customers now. It says open a company window with I. Change to the locations tab. And find Ella Farm Supply. There we go. The location panel will show the tracks for the location and contract details if applicable. You can click on the location icon next to each track to zoom to the overhead camera to it. Check out Ella. Okay, let's see where it's at. This is it right here. Really, Ella Farm Supply is behind the station? Is that the station? No, that's not the station. What are we looking at? Like I'm kind of turned around now as far as where we're at. What are we looking at here? I don't even know where our train's at in relation to this. There we are. Okay, yeah, it is down. All right, that makes sense. There's way more to this little location than what I thought there would be, right? Okay, so that's Ella Farm Supply down there. You can click on location. All right, we did that. Check out Ella Farm Supply and in Whittier Stenzel Manufacturing and in Whittier Stenzel Manufacturing and Hollyfield Heating Oil. Which one of these customers looks appealing to you? Some customers have track layouts that make them more challenging to serve. Any of these would be great first contracts to take, but save Whittier Sawmill for later once you've learned about captive service cars. Says take 2 or 3 contracts for each customer. Click the established contract. Okay, wait a minute now. We got to figure this out. Where is... what is he talking about? So what is it? Let's see. Established contract. Oh, there. Okay, there it is. Established contract. Contract changes occur at midnight, so you can change your mind freely until then. You can take as many or as few contracts as you like. All right. Yeah, it says drop down and select tier 1. Okay, so we did that. You can take as many or as few contracts as you like, but keep in mind there is a penalty for lowering or terminating a contract, particularly if you recently established it. The tiers that are available to you depend on your past performance for that customer, as well as your railroad's reputation. As long as you keep the customers happy by delivering their cars in a timely manner, you'll be able to choose a higher tier after a couple of days. Next, let's get our passengers back to Whittier. Okay. So it looks like it says before you return to Whittier, you want to run around your passenger car. Run around is railroad lingo for moving the engine from one end to the next, right? Yeah, we're just going to swap ends. Using a passing track, thus running around it. Pull past the first switch at Ella, uncouple the coach. Okay, yeah, so we're just basically going to pull down the main here. How long is this siding? It's a pretty decent siding, actually. Yeah, it's not like crazy short. So this is one of those deals back in the day where they did things a little different to save time, like rolling cars by, dropping them, that sort of thing, you know. So, I mean, you could technically do that too. And if there's a place to do it, right? It all depended on the grade. Depending on the grade. If you had a grade that favored doing that, then you could totally do that. And what I mean by that is, let's say this is downhill right here, right? Let's say you're going downhill to the top of the screen. What you would do is you would you'd pull up, you would cut the passenger car off right here, tie a handbrake on it, and then roll your take your engine into the siding, line the switch back to the main. Knock the handbrake off of your passenger car and let it roll by slowly. And then once it got clear of the switch, you crank the handbrake down on it and stop it, and then you're good to go. But I don't think we have the ability to do that, and I'm almost certain there's no ability to do that in game. But something you could have done in real life to make it at least a little bit easier. All right, let's go back to this mode. Let's pull you down. So yeah, we basically just got to run around the passenger car, go back the other direction. That's pretty cut and dry. Let's hop up. We got to take it. Never mind. We got to select it. Never mind. Never mind. Control click. Hit select. Now it is ours. Western Carolina Railroad. I love it so far. It's our own little railroad. I like that. I like being able to have your own little railroad. All right, let's pull this thing ahead. Looks like we got a road crossing up here, right? Yeah, we do. All right. Okay, that's good right here. Here's some brake action. We'll stop it. We should be clear of the Switch. I'm thinking about Twitch for some reason. I don't know why. Used to stream on Twitch. Back in the day, of course, had first stream return the other day. It's going to be on YouTube. I'm not doing Twitch anymore. All right, yeah, that's good. We didn't have to stop quite so far down, but we'll go ahead and get this Switch back. Because we're just going to be coming back through. And do we have a handbrake on this thing? Does it have a handbrake? Yeah, it does. It absolutely does. Okay, let's cut you out. Get our handbrake. Nice. All right. Yeah, we're going to tie the handbrake and then bust the air, which is going to guarantee it is a super tight handbrake. If you really wanted to piss someone off, get the handbrake and then bust the air because it's going to make it tight as hell, and which means it's going to be really hard to knock off. Okay, that's good. Let's let's open up the coupler. Yeah, that's how you you set your fellow railroader up for a hard time if you wanted to. All right, pull the head here. It seemed like it started rolling on its own a little bit here. I wonder if there's a little bit of a grade. Let's stop this guy and let's knock it off. Let's see what it does. I thought it was free rolling for a second. I guess not. All right, let's go ahead and board. There we go. Yeah, she is free rolling. Yeah, she is just a little bit. Well, that's cool. So with that being said, I wonder, like, I kind of wonder if you could roll things by in game, or snatch. I mean, we could snatch them by too, maybe. I don't know exactly how that would work. We would have to play around with that in game, but that would be cool. That would totally be cool if you could do that, especially in multiplayer, man. Like jerking cars by, rolling them by, dropping them, whatever. Man, they used to do crazy stuff back in the day. They do crazy stuff. I remember watching a video about the Clinchfield Railroad way back in the day. This was back in the 90s, and they had two old head railroaders on there, like, doing narration for the video. And they were talking about, like, dropping cars into industry, like coal cars and stuff in industries, and the old head conductor was talking about they dropped one in an industry one day and it was too fast. They couldn't get it stopped with a handbrake and it went off the bottom of the track into a ditch. And the conductor called them and was like, drop me another one. That one went in a ditch. And it was like no big deal, right? Like they didn't sweat it at all. All right, stop. You need to stop, dude. Stop right here. It went way further than I wanted to. Making my conductor walk. At least we can run. All right, line this guy back. Hit reverse. There we go. All right, let's slow her up a little bit. I'm slowing her up for a reason so I can catch up once she goes through. Yeah, it must be a little bit uphill right here. I think it is. I think it's a little bit uphill. Alright, we still can't get it yet. Come on. There we go. Now we got it. Alright, switch his line. Let's go back. We'll catch up. Go down here on the end. This is kind of true to life. Some of the old head engineers back in the day, they didn't like stopping. Like, you had to run. They want you to run and catch up with them and or run and get a switch before they got to it. You know, there wasn't a lot of stopping. Alright, the only thing is we're going to have to run back in reverse, so that's definitely going to kind of suck a little bit. Having to look around that tender. Hopefully some of these locations have either a turntable or at least a Y. Like, surely they have Ys somewhere along this route. I really don't know much about the route at all, honestly. Alright, we're coming up to the road crossing here. We dropped the coach on it, it's blocking it, so we don't have to worry about anyone coming around it. It's so cool. It's just one thing I've noticed. It's kind of like out in the middle of nowhere. It'd be cool to see like some houses or communities or something. I don't know if there's just none in this area or if they just haven't been added or what, but little farmhouses, things like that. All right, let's go ahead and swing down. Let him come by. There we go. That's good. All right, so then now what we need to do is pull ahead and we'll grab that passenger car, and I guess we go back the other direction now. All right, forward, release the independent. Yeah, I'm totally curious to see if you can drop cars. That would be awesome if you could. If you could pull that off. I mean, in real life, you couldn't do it just anywhere, right? Like, it had to be certain locations that you could only do that. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, he came up on us way faster than what I thought he would. That was a little harder than what I wanted, but we got it. All right, let's get these guys laced. Is he open on this? Oh, we need to... The other end is open. Yeah, we need to close it. Then we'll close it, and yeah, you don't want to close it and bottle the air. I mean, I don't think that's probably a thing in game, but... Bottling the air is a huge no-no. Alright, come on. Do you want to open or what? There we go. See, the locomotive does have a cut lever. I wonder if it actually, like, does it work? No, it doesn't. It doesn't work. Alright. We gotta get the handbrake. Alright, that's released. Let's close the little gates there. Nice. Is there something we could close on the end here? That's cool. She's free rolling. Yeah, she is free rolling. So we could have very well possibly dropped that car up there. Yeah, we could have very well dropped that. I didn't know. Like, sometimes stuff isn't that free rolling from a standstill in game, right? Like, it takes a little effort, but yeah, that's totally free rolling. I think we could have done that. We could have dropped it. We could have rewritten the tutorial, guys. Like, we totally could have rewrote it. So what do we need to do next? Okay, we ran around it. Says while you're near the Ella station building, click the agent window. Notice that there are two. Okay, we got to get up there to Ella, so let's do that. We'll look at the rest of it in a minute. It's cool. We got marker lights on here. They work too, right? Yeah, they do. Man, it just keeps getting cooler and cooler every time. Man, marker lights is like getting into things that I like. That's completely foreign to me. I know a lot of old heads that did that back in the day, but it gets into like running extras and regular scheduled trains and first sections and second sections and all that stuff. Man. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, let's swing down right here. And we'll stop. Just a little further. We'll get the bottom of it on it. Nice. There we go. All right, open you up. Let's go back to the tutorial, see what it says. Okay, while you're near the L station, we'll click on the agent window. And notice there are two tabs, passenger and freight. The freight side shows you what cars in this area have unfulfilled waybills, including those on your train. By creating and joining a train crew, you can manage switch lists to help you keep track of your work. This topic is outside of the scope of this tutorial, however. When you're ready, whistle off and let's head back to Whittier Tender first. Lean out the window with E or Q to get a better view, or use overhead camera tracking the engine was 0. Okay, so we have 0 passengers here. Okay, yeah, no one, so we're just going back light, right? Okay. All right. Well, I guess we go back light then. That kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Pretty cool little tutorial too. It's enough to kind of oh, that's cool. You can hang your head out. Like, I see what they're talking about now. That's really cool. All right, let's open this guy up. That is so cool. I love it, man. There's a lot of nice little features in this game. All right, let's open it up the rest of the way. The change in the audio, like, I wish it was more consistent, right? Like, it changed to something completely different. Hopefully they'll like refine that maybe later on as they do more development, but yeah, I wish it was a little more seamless. It's a little distracting when it changes over, but I get it. Like, it's hard to source this stuff. Like, you need to go around a steam engine and try to come up with something. You know, a lot of this stuff is just highly dependent on what you have available, you know, what kind of resources you have available. Oh, that is so cool. Too bad we don't have any passengers going back. We need some money. We need money. Well, while we do that, let's look at the next tutorials here. As you return to Whittier and make your station stop and cut off from the coach, we'll leave it here at the station for tomorrow morning. Pull ahead to the water tower and top off your water. Not bad for a first day. In the company's window setting tab under time, click the sleep button. This will let time pass, during which customers and repair tracks will toil away the hours, though your trains won't move any faster during this time. Shortly after 6 a.m., you can see a notification that East Whittier Interchange has been served. Proceed to the interchange. That's the yard just beyond the engine shed. Okay, so that was a little yard that we went down to. And see what cars wait. Use tab or the inspector to see their destinations. Your first priority should be putting the coal hopper in place behind the coal conveyor. After that, you'll want to deliver your customer cars and take the passenger car with you to Ella in a regular mixed train daily. So yeah, so they've got a freight and passenger service to Ella daily. That's pretty cool. And it looks like that's going to be winding up the little tutorial there. We're so draggy though, man. Why are we so draggy? I don't get it. I don't get why we're so draggy. We should be like really. And it's not like it's a pressure issue or anything like that, because we don't have to deal with that. So maybe it's uphill through here. It doesn't. I wonder, does it have a way to show you the grade or anything? Like I don't know. Company window, switch list, equipment, preferences. What kind of equipment can we get? Oh, it keeps wanting to scroll down. Why is it doing that? That's cool though. We can get a GP9 and SW1. That's nice. Early steel, late wooden caboose. I wonder if they're going to add more cars. I love the thought of railroading like in those early years. You know, the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, that kind of railroading would be awesome. I would be all about that. You can get bulkhead flats, pulpwood racks. I am very familiar with pulpwood racks from my real life railroad career. We moved a lot of pulpwood, and some of the last pulpwood loaded on CSX was on the route that I worked. So yeah, they still loaded a lot of pulpwood, skeleton flat cars, 3-bay hoppers, 2-bay hoppers, tank cars. I just don't get why it's wanting to scroll down, and then a crap ton of steam engines, it looks like. I can't tell what they are. Passenger coaches. Cool. Okay. We can even get an observation car. That's cool. Make sure we got everything knocked off. Do we still have a handbrake? Like, we took that handbrake off the passenger. Like, yeah, I know we... I'm kind of curious. I'm curious to see if we can, like, can we go out the front? Yeah, we can. We can totally go out the front. Just don't fall off. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. Hop up. There we go. We made it back. Okay. Let's go back up here. That was not good at all, Spur. That was not very smart. That could have been really bad. Let's just stay in our seat. Let's not get crazy with it. Let's not get crazy with it. That could have been bad. All right. Can we... Oh, you can open a window too. Okay, yeah. All right, there you go. Let's get that AC going. We got to get that air circulating in here. Get that other door there. Oh, these even open as well. Man, I didn't know they had so many movable windows on steam engines. Who would have thought, right? Is that open? Okay, no, that's just... Okay. Definitely, it has a lot of potential. Yeah, it has a lot of potential. Let's look at where's our company? That's our company window. Yeah, we don't have a lot. We've made $26. We got $5,026. It doesn't say that we have any employees. Time to complete. Okay, it's still like this is real time. Like this isn't sped up. So I see what they're talking about going to sleep. Like we've done our day's work, so we could technically just go to sleep and be done with it. I'm trying to think how... Where is the passenger station at? All right, that's the shed, right? No. All right, wait a minute. I'm confused here. Where are we supposed to leave our passenger car? Make your say. So we're just going to leave it on the main. We're going to leave our coach on the main. Really? That doesn't sound very safe to have like a passenger car just hanging out on the main. Like I'd get it if we had it like in a house track or something like that, but we're literally just going to drop it on the main and let it be. Okay, all right, that's what it says. All right, we're coming up to the station. Looks like the station signs are about a half mile out, maybe. I think it's about a half mile away. And it says, pull ahead to the water tower and top off your water. So we're not even going back to East Whittier. Whittier. We're just stopping in Whittier. I was thinking we were going back to East, but we're not. We're just going to stop here. So we're going, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense leaving it then, because we're not going far away from it. All right, let's go ahead and we'll move to the other side here. Okay, I got you now. Yeah, I thought we were just going to be leaving the passenger car here in front of the station, then going all the way down to the shop. Okay, that's fine. I got it now. All right, we'll slow up a little bit here. All right, let's hop down if we can. There's some big brake action here. Stop. There we go. All right, well, I guess we leave this bad boy here then. Open you up. Get a brake. We don't want rolling away, because evidently stuff can roll away from you, like. All right, handbrake is on. All right, we'll close you. Open you up. And we'll pull her head just a little bit. Nice, that is so cool. Alright, let's catch up. We're gonna have to go to an overhead. Yeah, we're gonna have to do an overhead view for this. Whoa. Oh, we're, yeah, that's not right. That's not right at all. And I need to figure out how to move the overhead view to your current location. Alright, let's just hop down. We'll just eyeball it. Yeah, Spur needs to do some more research. Put this guy down. So it should be... Yeah, I need to figure out how to move that view. Like, that's going to be muy importante. We need to be able to see... Maybe about right here. Let's hop up there and look. Can we get up there? Maybe? Maybe, yes, no. Kind of. Oh, wow, look at that. Evidently, you don't need the hatch open. Wow, I couldn't have done that any better if I was looking at it, right? Like, there's no way. All right, I think she hauls, what, 4,000 gallons? I thought that's what it said somewhere. There we go. All right, we're all done. So what do we do next? Says, in the company's window settings tab under time. Okay, so let's go company window settings time. Click the sleep button. This will let time pass during which customers and the repair tracks will toil away. Okay. Shortly after 6 a.m., you'll see it. Okay, let's do it. Let's do the thing. We sleeping. All right. Wow, we're already back to 6 a.m. What? 0 to 110% reputation. Yeah, we have a good railroad. And we got 2 cars at the interchange. We paid $150 for the car of coal. Shortly after 6 a.m., you'll see a notification that the East Whittier interchange has been served. Proceed to the interchange. That's the yard just beyond the engine shed. And see what cars await. Use tab or the inspector to see their destinations. Your first priority should be putting the coal hopper in place behind the coal conveyor. After that, you'll want to deliver your customer cars and take the passenger car with you to Ella, a regular mixed train daily. Okay, so we've got to go back to East Whittier to the interchange. So I guess we leave him there. Man, that seems kind of weird to me to leave that, but okay. We'll do it. We'll do it. All right, let's go. No backup light. That's crazy, right? No backup light on this thing. It freaks me out leaving a passenger car on the main. I'll be honest. Like, I mean, I know there's no one on it, right? Like, it's empty, but that just seems like a recipe for disaster. So we got to go to the interchange. How do we do that? So we need to go in this. Okay, we'll take that switch up there and then. All right, yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Thomas Valley. Well, man, it just goes on forever, right? Yeah, it totally does. It just goes on forever. It's a big railroad. Once you get it opened up, man, it just goes on. Beautiful sunrise. Good day to railroad. Good day to railroad. It's like any outside job. Sometimes it can be kind of miserable. So we'll have to go up here and grab the switch. I think that's it right there. Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is our switch right here we need to get. Yep. Alright, Spur, let's hop down. Slow her up a little bit here. Whoa, whoa, whoa there, Bessie, whoa. Slow up. Yeah, stopped her. I didn't want to stop her. She's alright. Alright, I think what we'll do is we'll just leave this switch line to the main because it seems like we're just going to be coming back the other way shortly. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's see what we got up here. We should have a couple of cars in the interchange. I'm not sure what though. Company window switch. Do we have any? No, we don't. Okay. Nothing so far on that. I was looking to see if it told you like what you have, like what cars you have on your railroad, right? Like what you currently have active, but doesn't seem like it does. It seems like, all right, we got a boxcar down there. Cool. Okay. We got a boxcar and something else. I know we're going to have a coal hopper. Yeah, there's our coal hopper. They left him on different tracks. I wonder why. Seems like they would bring the interchange in just in one cut, right? And just leave it, and then you sort it out. All right, so we need to spot this coal hopper on the fuel track. All right, that'll do right here, number 2. Yeah, we need to... Oh, we've got 2. Okay, we've got 2 boxcars. That's cool. All right, we need... It's going to be a facing point switch for the coal hopper, so we're going to need to get around it. So what I think we're going to do is just go down the ladder here. Yeah, I think that would be best for us. We'll go down the ladder, we'll grab the cab. We're gonna have to do a little finagling with this, so it'll be alright, we can do this. Could be a better way to do it. I just, until I get more, oh, that's cool, New York Central. I didn't even see what the other one was. Until I see like the layout and how things kind of work. All right, so one big one, 2 a coupling, number 2. There we go, getting it clear. There we go, nice. All right. Let's hold tight here for a second. Let me think on this. If this, like, I don't know how this works compared to real life, but if this thing, it doesn't have air on it. If it was bled and didn't have air, I wouldn't even lace the air, honestly. Like, I would just take it with it bled. All right, the handbrake's off. Like, I wouldn't even bother. I wouldn't even bother lacing the air. I just go with it. Let's walk ahead. We'll grab this switch. Make sure we got a little room here. All right, yeah, we're good. There we go. Now we're good. All right. You come on by. Yeah, so far so good. This is really cool. All right, right here is good, number 2. All right, we'll catch up. Switches line. We're in the clear. Let's take her ahead. So we'll take her ahead. We'll couple up to the coal hopper. We'll drop the cab here in this track now, and then we'll spot this thing up, and then I guess we'll get the box cars and take them wherever they're going. I'm not really sure where they're going. All right, let's swing down. Slow her up a little bit here. Yeah, let's go to Whittier coal loader. A little slower. Nice. All right, so we will lace air on this guy. All right, should be open. Or is it open on the bottom? Or is it closed? It is closed. Do we have a handbrake on this thing? Release. Yes, we do have a handbrake. All right, release it. All right, I think we're good. So let's make sure, yeah, we're lined all the way in, so we're good with that. So what we need to do is just pull ahead just a little bit. Just a hair. All right, this is going to Ella, and that one is going to... So they're both going to Ella. That's cool. All right, that's good right here. We don't want to foul the switch, right? We don't want to foul the switch, so... Our fellow employees are going to hate us because we're tying the handbrake before we bust here. All right, that's good. Take it ahead just a little bit. All right, let's get down here and... Oh, our switch isn't lined. Never mind. Never mind. Let's grab the switch real fast. There we go. Now we're good. Almost goofed up. Almost goofed up on that, but I remember having a superintendent tell me one time that you're not railroading unless you tear something up, so... I think that was the superintendent for the Atlanta division back in the day. Good guy. He was a railroader. Like he was an example of management coming from railroading. Whereas a lot of them, there was a lot, and even more so later on in years, that management that didn't have any kind of railroading background, right? And I really feel like that's where the railroads kind of suffered, because they were getting a lot of management that didn't know anything about what they were doing. All right, let's swing down. All right, that switch is line. That's good. All right, let her get by in the clear. There we go. That's good right here, number 2. All right, switch is line in the clear. Let's come back. Just walk down here to this next one while he's shoving back. Actually, I may line him into that clear track. It makes me, I mean, it clears up, right? But it just makes me a little antsy. Oh, we need to reverse. Come on, Spur, reverse. Reverse would be great. Dude, I said shove back. I said come back. There we go. Now we're good. All right, our switches are lined. We're looking good with that. We're lined into a clear track. Like I said, we've got room on this one, but I don't know. It's like it's a track that has men and equipment working, you know, like they're working on a locomotive there. It just makes me a little antsy doing that. All right, that'll do right there. Line this guy back. I take it that clicking noise you hear that sounds like a wrong. Wait a minute. Okay, that's. I am all gooped up on our switches. All right, there we go. Now we're good. I'm glad it didn't let me throw that one. Right? It did it. No. Okay, it's got. Okay, yeah. Clicking noise is going to be your. I guess that's the air compressor. All right, we'll spot this guy up. All right, slow her up a little bit. Let me get a better view here, good overall view. All right, that should do right here. I need to come ahead or come back just a little bit here. Just a hair. Right. There's good. All right. Yeah. Spotting cars could be kind of picky sometimes. I remember spotting cars at warehouses, having to spot them up on the doors. Especially if you have like a whole bunch of them. If you're hanging on to a lot of cars and there's like a lot of slack and stuff and they're kind of moving around all over the place. All right. We got a handbrake. That should be good. Close you off. Technically, we didn't even need to lace the air on this thing either. Like, really. Yeah, I mean, really thinking about it, we didn't go very far. We shouldn't even lace the air on that. There we go. All right, we busted the air. Let's go down here to this other switch. Yeah, we'll do a little bit more switching. We'll take these other cars down to Ella and then we'll call it. All right, that's good. And right here should be fine. Line you back. So now we need to go back into that track and grab those two box cars and we should be good to go. It's cool that you've got cars in company service. I think like a lot of rail simulation, they don't think about that kind of stuff, right? I know you can do it in Run 8 too, like you can deliver fuel and stuff like that, but... Alright, let's line him back. We should be good to go now. We might have to get that other switch back there. Alright, let's reverse it. I kind of want to take that engine out sometime. I wonder what, like, which one has more tractive effort. The one we have or that one? I told you guys before when we started this out, I'm not a Steam guy. I don't know anything about Steam at all. I couldn't tell you anything about it. But I'm curious which one has, because I don't think they're the same. I think they're two different engines. I think one's a mogul and one, I don't know what this one is. All right, let's start easing her down a little bit. We got to get this switch up here. There we go. All right, let's run ahead. All right, switch is lined. Come on back to a coupling. I wonder, that car we spotted up, is there anything we need to do waybill wise? Like, I don't know. We'll have to look at that in a second. There's a little bit more. There we go, that's good. Alright, let's lace these air hoses. And get this one open up. That one, and now open this one. Nice. Do we have a handbrake on this guy is the question. CG, nice. Central of Georgia. That's cool. This laced and open. Yeah, that's good. And New York Central. That is way cool. That is way cool. They're using like the traditional old school railroads. Oh, no. Come on. Up. A little further. Alright, so it's released. And I guess this other one has a handbrake on it too. Looking at the little graph down here with the purple, I imagine that means it has a handbrake. Yes, it does. Alright, so now we know. We have a visual for our handbrake, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so I guess we're good. We got 2.4 tons of coal, 3,800 gallons of water, so we're good on that. Is there anything we need to do waybill wise? Let's we'll pull down there a little bit and see, and then we'll go to Ella. Yeah, she's definitely draggy now. You can tell she's a wee tad weighty. We got little weights. Yeah, I don't know if there's something we need to do to like mark it as... Well, it shows it as spotted. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to take a peek when we get down there. Still just using independent, and we just got a handful of cars. Like, there's no reason to use a big brake. So is this guy good? Handbrake applied. Oh, it tells you there too. That's cool. Oh, you can bleed them. Nice. I didn't know that. You can bleed them too. That's way cool. Repair destination, sell destination, sell value. Oh, that's for the equipment. Yeah, we don't need to get rid of it. Issued. So I guess it just automatically cycles. Like once it's unloaded, it just returns like it's in captive service. So it'll just go back. That is way cool. Even cooler that we can bleed them. That we can bleed the air out. So basically the cylinders, it said it had, if you look at it, it says, where did I see that at? Equipment. No? Car. 64. So it's got 64 pounds of air on the brake cylinders right now. So we got the handbrake tied, right? But like the actual brake brakes, the brake cylinders are applied too. You could bleed that off. And now it has 0. If we didn't have a hand, like if we hadn't tied a handbrake on it, this thing would have stayed there for a while. Now, eventually, like a railroad car is never completely airtight, right? Like it's eventually going to leak off. So if we hadn't applied a handbrake, it would have sat there, the cylinder pressure would have bled off, and it would have rolled. Like if it was on a grade, it would have rolled out. Could have rolled out that way, could have gone this way, depending on which direction the grade goes, right? That could have been really bad, like with this shop right there, if it rolled into the shop with men working. But yeah, so we've got the handbrake on it. It's not going to go anywhere, and we just bled. I mean, we didn't have to bleed it, right? I'm just demonstrating to you guys, but we bled the cylinder pressure completely off, so that is way cool. Like if we were to knock the handbrake off, it could potentially roll somewhere right now. That is way cool. That goes into the whole thing I was talking about, like dropping cars or snatching them by or kicking cars. Maybe you could kick cars in this game too. I'm not really sure. Like we're kind of figuring it out as we go. But that is way cool. Man, that is so cool. Okay, we need to look at our tutorial here. So I guess that's pretty much it, right? That's pretty much it. So we'll have to go to Ella and deliver these 2 cars, and then I don't know, it's already going on an hour. Man, we may just have to we may just go on and call it here now and then pick up another video and deliver these things because it's taking a minute. There's one other thing I want to look at. We'll get down here to the end of the siding and we'll tie it down and then we'll call it. I want to look at something and then we'll call it. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed that you could bleed the cars. I honestly didn't think that was going to be a thing in the game, but like you can absolutely do it. Let's give it a little bit of air. All right, that's good there. All right, yeah, we'll just tie her down right here. Go full independent. All right, she should be good there. All right, the other thing I wanted to look at was getting some more customers set up because I think we have more customers, right? Locations. There's the Interchange. All right, we got Hollyfield Heating and Oil. Let's go check that out real fast. Where is that at, though, is the question. Like, where? Oh, okay. It's in Ellie. I guess I don't even know if that's like how you pronounce it or not, but okay, so it's that right there. No contract. Let's get this guy. Let's start simple. Tier 1. Stenzel Manufacturing. We got to start generating some cash. Okay. This is in... I thought that was in Ella, not Eli. Ella. Or Ellie. Okay, Ella. Sorry. I was first confused. BB2? Where are we at now? Like... I'm trying to figure out where these... Okay, that's the... Alright, that's the other way. But this is Ella, right? This isn't... Yeah, it is weird. Okay, it is weird. Never mind. Spur is completely sidetracked where we're at, but... Get it? Sidetrack is a pun. Alright. Tier 1 on this guy too. I need to read up more on those because I don't know the difference. Alright. So we got the heating and oil, we got the manufacturing, farm supply, and the station. The house track here, which was a track usually associated with a depot, right, or a station, and it was for something. I think it even explains that, right? a car could be spotted at a house track that was for anyone, right? Like a house track spot could be a box car that was like for the town, like a company in the town that didn't have their own Spur or something. They could come there and they could unload it and get things, or you know, you could get all kinds of stuff delivered there. House track, can we? Oh, we can't. Really? So we can't, yeah, we can't have anything delivered there. Yeah, okay, the house track is just, it's basically like a storage track or something. I know when I worked for the railroad, there's a location where we had a house track and we kept like pulpwood cars in it a lot of times. Store a lot of pulpwood cars in it. But yeah, that's the house track right there. We had another track called the dead track too, and I have no clue why it was called the dead track, but it was. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it for this one. I absolutely love this game. It has been a blast. If you've enjoyed it too, please be sure to leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about Railroader. With all that said, be sure to hit that like, subscribe, ring that bell, leave me a comment, and we'll catch you out on the rails next time. Peace. No, big cat, no. Oh no, kitty. Oh, that's a MiG. That's a MiG over his head. Okay. It's the weirdest day ever. Oh no, he just fell. He just